Needs more cowbell.
I make myself laugh now.
Sorry, I actually couldn't hear shit. Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay.
Why is this too loud?
Sounds fun.
The Dirty Dowdy Podcast is for an adult audience. The Dirty Dowdy Podcast may contain material that may be unsuitable for sensitive ears. Listener discretion is advised. It's the Dirty Dowdy Podcast.
Okay, the Dirty Dowdy Podcast is here, finally, at the Longbox.FM studios.
Right on time.
God damn it, dude. Brought to you, of course, by Riley's Brewing.
Thanks, Riley's.
Fuck yeah, thank you, Riley's.
And hemp, apparently, clearly, right?
It does everything else.
What?
Yeah, you bunch of potheads.
What? No, not me.
I love plants.
Clearly, we're a pothead group here in this
talk.
room.
Two of,
Crazy talk.
So,
3 of 7 are
as
not.
awkward as this, goddamn guys, shut up. It's Dirty Dowdy Podcast tonight. We got a big show, and of course, I know people want to be participating in the hashtag tonight, DDP Live, and we've already got people hitting that up for questions for our guest. I'll get to in a minute. And you can also call us 492-0450, and you can chat in the chat room. We got for the first time ever on the DDP, we've got the Facebook Live feed going. I found a way to work around it. We don't need to hold a phone up. You can actually see the feed that goes on our Ustream, on our website, and all that fun stuff. So
Reached a new level of low.
Yeah, you must be broke now.
it costs
No,
some
he
money.
just has no time. He has no life, so he's got plenty of time.
Oh, sorry, because I don't have a job, because the state of California helps me. Whatever.
No, not that. You
not
just don't.
Technically
Yeah, you just
employed.
Is this
Yeah.
what happens when Kenneth's not here?
what?
That
Yeah,
you guys are just going
absolutely.
to rail me all night
dude.
long?
Absolutely.
Considering I'm taking Kenneth's spot, I'm too good looking to take all the fucking heat tonight. So.
Yeah, you're
Well, Ben, you are running the tardies tonight. You from the kick are you're taking Kenneth's spot, which you may be regretting soon. We got a whole show lined up for you tonight. Obviously, if you've been seeing the promo, we've got AVN Hall of Famer Brianna Banks, who's going to be a part of the show here tonight.
goodness.
Thanks, Brianna.
Remember, it's hashtag DDP, not hashtag DP.
Yes, DDP Live. Get your questions in if you want. We'll ask her when she's here on the show a little bit later on. We will be doing, of course, our Celebrity Clambake, and we got a game tonight. I'm borrowing from New Rock 104. Got permission from Miss Skippy herself. We're doing chair shot or money shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can see where the theme of tonight's show is going.
I don't know what game that is. but
Totally lowbrow.
I think I'm going to figure it out.
Well, are you guys ready? Do we have things that we've learned?
Of course we do.
All right, let's do it.
What? Really? That's really interesting.
Now,
That's what
it's
we're
time to
looking for.
showcase what we have learned in the last week.
All right, Captain Talkie over there. Alex, why don't you go?
I learned that a week off from this podcast is like one of my favorite things ever, and I keep relearning it every time I take a week off from the podcast.
I hate you
I know
so much.
it's really bad. It's like I enjoy doing it when I'm here, but getting here—that's the hard part, you know.
You make me wish Kenneth was here.
So someone would be laughing loudly into the mic.
Kevin, what did you learn today, this week?
I learned Alex is kind of a dick. I also learned that I should go incognito when researching some of our guests.
Are you talking about internet incognito?
I am,
Yeah.
especially when I'm doing so whilst pooping at work and on the company's Wi-Fi.
Not recommended, man.
Yeah, I can see that filter.
I got a second 10-minute break.
Was it now handed to? Was it handed to you?
I was in a fistful of trouble.
Oh, right out of the gates, this is what we're doing. Vanna, you learn anything?
Yeah, raise this bar up, would you?
I learned that the Kit Kat tax has been implemented.
Yes.
And I'm a lot happier around chocolate. That's it.
Well, this goes right into what I've learned. Whenever Vanna gets mad about things, no matter how much you try to talk it out via text, phone call, emails, pictures, or anything, even emojis. I stepped into the emoji world.
Oh, you poor bastard.
I sent her a snowman. I didn't know what the hell it meant, but
I think it means you're pregnant.
in the middle of a heated conversation, I sent her a snowman. So
I hope this means something.
I took it as you need to cool off, and it infuriated me more.
great. So now I'm pissing people off, not even knowing the language.
That's exactly what he meant to do.
Well,
Sounds
you gotta send the ice cube and the arrow emoji. Just tell her she's a cool arrow.
I'm backing off emojis. I do semicolons and periods.
I prefer the poop emoji. If you've ever been in our group chat, there's a lot of poop in there.
This is true.
So yeah, so a DDP group chat. For some reason, I need to lock down admin control because everybody keeps changing the like button to things like watermelons and then poop and then something else back to poop and then it's just constant poop. And when you get on that feed, it's just a long string of poo.
I've been wanting to change the name of the Longbox crew chat name to Circle Jerk, but that's neither here nor there.
No. I love that band.
Well, with what I learned that no matter whatever you try to do with Vanna, if you just give her a Kit Kat, and I have 8 of them stacked up in a drawer somewhere, so I'm got the rest of this month covered.
You should put them in a fridge.
She cool.
It's like an EpiPen
No,
to be released on emergencies.
Yeah.
IP4 behind me, who's training again tonight, he brought up the freezer, and I said, no, but Vanna knows the freezer, and she checks it. So I would give all 8 of them to her immediately in one night.
By the way,
I like my candy frozen. This is
I
true.
still have a frozen Charleston chew in there for like the last 4 weeks.
No,
I'm gonna get-
he gave it to me.
No, there were 2 of them. I think there's another one, I believe.
I think you just learned something new.
If not, then I got to go get more Charleston chews.
We are taking food sponsors at all times.
Vanna's taking cupcake sponsors. That's what she wants. Ben, I know you're not used to this, but did you learn anything this week?
Aside from, I've learned that it's possible to let shit go and not to punch somebody in the face, no matter how much of an ass clown they are.
I gave you a Kit Kat, didn't I?
You did. You gave me the Kit Kat that you promised Vanna, so you made me run out to the store and get the other one.
Yeah, he's robbing Peter to pay Paul.
But I gave him my EBT card.
It's okay.
Another level of
EBT
robbing.
covers Kit Kats? No
Yeah.
way.
It's okay.
Apparently.
There was only a $5 surcharge on that, too. So.
Well, you could have come back with booze, probably a Subway sandwich. Should have made use of it.
Maybe a Behind the Black Curtain DVD of some guest.
No.
20 tokens.
I don't
at
think that's on
Blackbeard's.
Kinky Kelly and the Sexy Stud. Come on.
The mac and cheese tater tots. Could have got a bunch of those.
Hey, I wanna put out a quick plug here real quick before we go to our break. We're coming up against a deadline. Fantasy football is starting up, and I've pushed it a little bit, but I'm gonna get a little harder on it this week. The Dirty Dowdy Longbox.FM is doing a fantasy football league. We're looking for 12 to 16 people. We don't know if it's going to be a buy-in or not, but we're going to do it live here in the studio. I've already ordered the board, the stickers. It'll be a really sad show if I'm drafting against myself, but at least I know I'll win.
Yeah.
If you guys want in, hit me up anyway. There is an event page on the Facebook. Jump in. You can be a part of the studio. We're calling it the Drink and Draft. Some Riley's beer, and you're putting stickers on board, on camera, on mic, all night long. We're doing it September 3rd. If you want in, go there, find it. With that, tonight's show, again, our guest, AVN Hall of Famer Brianna Banks, the second biggest name, female name in porn next to Jenna Jameson. I think the guys all in my age, we all remember her. And we also remember Jenna loves Brianna. So there's tie-ins that we'll be playing into the game or the interview tonight. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. We've got the celebrity Clambake with Alex coming up next here.
I promise to stutter less than him
on the Dirty Dowdy Podcast here on Longbox.FM.
It's gonna be like that.
It's gonna be like that.
the Dirty Dowdy Podcast on Longbox.FM. Doesn't it suck to run out of cell phone minutes? I agree. So if you got no minutes to spare and you still want to share, hit up Longbox.FM on Skype by calling Longbox.FM. You'll get Dirty Dowdy and the rest of the Longbox crew. So whether you got minutes to share or none to spare, hit us up on Skype at Longbox.FM.
Hi, my name is Lindsay, and I'm searching for love.
I want to do music because I know people need my music. People need Kanye West albums.
My real apology to her will not come in the form of words.
When people say that I'm not like an airhead and things like that, it's not true at all.
All the stupid things celebrities do. It's the Celebrity Clambake.
Oh, it's Dirty Dowdy Podcast back here on Longbox.FM. No IP4. Get the camera hanging on the center of the table. The battery needs to be changed.
That one.
Oh, training. This is Dirty Dowdy Podcast where we do Make-A-Wish. If you want to be a sound guy, hit us up. And you too can fumble around like a complete F-tard.
Did he just get fired?
He hasn't been hired yet. He's fired.
I think this was Alex Make-A-Wish.
Yeah. You know, Kenneth's gone in our retard level. It's the screw. Oh, my God. Well, like Kenneth, he doesn't understand screwing either.
I think you need to take the lens off to probably any electronics.
Hey, let's do our game. Our segment.
No game. We're going to go straight to the Clambake.
Perfect.
I'm back. So it's not Vanna doing it again this week. She's so excited about that. She can't even contain it.
She's currently tweeting her excitement.
Yep.
So excited she can't hide
Dowdy
it.
got beer on my laptop, so I have to live tweet from my My Little Pony cell phone.
You son of a bitch.
Wait, whose laptop?
Dowdy's.
The laptop
Dowdy
you were
spilled beer
using.
on his Dowdy's laptop.
Yeah, Dowdy and beer. Thanks, Riley.
Dowdy spilled beer. All right, so we go to South Florida with some good news depending on where you're from. Lou Pearlman. You may be thinking, who the fuck is Lou Pearlman?
Oh, he's the guy who shot Harambe.
No, he's not. He died at the age of 62 due to ongoing cardiac issues. Lou Pearlman was most likely remembered as record producer and manager who launched huge boy bands, including NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Yes. Pearlman faced a slew of lawsuits by members of the two famous groups, claiming he screwed them out of their cash by collecting money for both producing and managing. He became obsessed in the 80s with the enormous success of New Kids on the Block and launched his own record company, conducted a $3 million talent search, and found 5 unknown to form a band: Nick Carter, AJ McLean, Kevin Richardson, Brian Luttrell, and Howie Duro. Yes, that is the Backstreet Boys. I didn't realize that was all of their names. They sold over 130 million records. NSYNC, who he also helped found, sold another 55 million records. But he got in a heap of shit in 2008. He was convicted of one of the largest Ponzi schemes in the United States, swindling over 1,700 people out of over $500 million. He was serving a 25-year sentence.
Damn.
So he died while incarcerated.
Yes.
Jesus
So
fucking
the
Christ.
devil-
So it proves that the Backstreet Boys are a Ponzi scheme to begin with.
They might
Of
have
course.
been at one point, yes.
Well, you named those 5 names, and I thought that was the starting 5 for the Utah Jazz, but that's just neither here nor there.
I mean, would have been. Well, the Utah Jazz has more than one white.
I for
more
sure
than
thought he was going to be a child
one black
molester
dude.
when we showed his picture.
He kind of looks
did
like
have
it,
a
but
chimo face.
he did set up the Backstreet Boys. So I mean,
I'm surprised you didn't know.
Well, here's
Yeah.
Lou
I was all
Pearlman
into
taking
the
up
Spice
residence
Girls.
on his address and on the permanent back
Speaking
street.
of bad music, Wes Scantlin gives the Bob Squad a major headache. Wes Scantlin, who is better known as the lead singer of Puddle of Mud, scared the crap out of his neighbors by pulling a Wile E. Coyote plot
By playing one of his CDs.
that made his car look like a bomb. Law enforcement told TMZ the Puddle of Mud singer took matters into his own hands after his car was broken into multiple times, and we're told the scheming involving 2 vehicles was pretty basic: a radio under one car with wires leading into the motor, and the second car had wires from a door to the gas tank. Rather than scare off crooks, it scared the shit out of neighbors, and they called the cops. The bomb squad came out and evacuated 4 surrounding buildings in the WeHo neighborhood. As you can imagine, cops laid into Wes for his stupid idea, which drained valuable police resources. He wasn't charged with the crime for once. He does need to pay. He just needs to buy the club, though, instead of doing stupid shit like that.
And for those of you who don't know, WeHo is West Hollywood.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
He wasn't referring to himself.
Kenneth would
Alex,
be saying
I'm
something
just
right now.
You know. Speaking of dumb shits, Conrad Hilton, the younger brother of, yes, Paris Hilton, is being sued right now because of a vomit-covered head-on car wreck. Conrad Hilton smashed his daddy's Range Rover head-on into another woman just a few hours after he dodged jail time for another high-speed wreck, according to a new lawsuit. Kelly Ault said Paris Hilton's troubled little brother was driving erratically in the white Range Rover and drifting into her lane in the documents. She said he accelerated and then clipped another car before smashing into hers.
Oh, God. Conrad's got low hand.
I know. Ault says in the seconds before the crash, she saw Hilton looking dazed with both hands over his head as he careened toward her in the suit. She says witnesses also saw Conrad throw a bong out the window and that he was covered in vomit when he got out of his
Probably
SUV.
Unrelated.
This is every Saturday night for Lil Wayne, by the way.
No. He usually
He's
has
covered in
epilepsy.
Jesus.
And exhaustion.
He does blunts, not bongs.
I know, and he shrinks that scissor. The vehicle was registered to Hilton and Highland, Rick Hilton's real estate firm, according to the suit. She's done her research, too, apparently, because Ault points out that Conrad entered a court-ordered drug treatment program last year and has been prohibited from driving. And get this, she says the accident happened May 19th. That was the same day that Conrad struck a plea deal for a over 100-mile-per-hour wreck near Palm Springs.
Jesus.
Yeah. The guy's making great Hilton decisions. And then we move to the UFC. Conrad McGregor.
Stand by. We have a phone call.
From who?
Call?
We have a phone call from a person. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
¿Qué pasó?
Yes, hi.
Bueno.
You're scintillating.
Are you calling to talk to us? Talk.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, we absolutely can.
So, okay, this is Ali from Dubai. I'm a huge fan of Brianna Banks, and just want to say hi to her.
Okay, well, we're not on the phone with her just yet. Give us a little bit, and we'll have her on.
Yeah, keep paying attention. We'll be back with her here shortly.
Come on back, Dubai.
Okay.
All right.
So
we move on. Conor McGregor parties hard after beating Nate Diaz in the awesome UFC fight that was Saturday night. Conor McGregor celebrated his win against Nate Diaz, and what the UFC aficionados are calling a fight for the ages. Conor cut loose at Intrigue nightclub in Vegas after beating Nate by majority decision. The fight went back and forth for all 5 rounds, but Conor acted out in the end. Did you put the picture up? I didn't see the picture.
Nope.
Oh, yep. Here you go.
Been not paying attention.
Yeah, we got technical difficulties flying left and right.
IP4 is learning how to screw up.
That is a punch right there. And Conor, Nate Diaz just looks like a period.
Now that's your problem right there. That guy's fist is in the other guy's face. And that's how you not want to fight.
You know, I did learn one thing.
I've read on the library internet.
What'd you learn?
I learned one thing during this fight. Now that Facebook Live is a thing, by the way, thank you guys for tuning into our Facebook Live. People are now streaming these fights on Facebook.
What?
That doesn't surprise me at all. They're available on the internet one way or another.
Well, I made my own version between my son's Legos, and I threw some guys in a little tub and had them fight each other in a little brawl. I got a lot of people to not see the end of the fight to see the end of my fight. So
genius.
It was awesome.
Coattail ride.
Wonderful. On that, we move from celebrity to stupid news. We go to San Antonio, where the San Antonio Police Department suspends an officer for choosing Whataburger over providing backup. In a video from 2015, Officer Gary Nell is seen body slamming a DUI suspect. A year later, Nell's police work is back in question, but this time he apparently took a much less aggressive approach to his job. In July, Nell was suspended for 30 days after he failed to cover a fellow officer outside a Whataburger off Northwest Loop 410 who was dealing with an intoxicated man causing a disturbance. The incident report states that when Officer Nell arrived at the Whataburger, the manager asked him if he was there to assist with the intoxicated person outside. He responded no, that he was there to eat.
Yeah, but in his defense, have you had Whataburger?
It is very.
I mean,
it's Whataburger, man.
Whataburger, man.
It's actually pretty tasty. I actually have.
So
had
can we blame him? Is what I'm saying? No, we can't. It's
I mean,
delicious.
if you had the choice between if you were supposed to do your job or have Whataburger, what would you do?
Well, the other cop could just shoot him like everyone else.
For all of our West Coast listeners, the Whataburger is while it's a damn good burger, you can compare it to like the In-N-Out here on the West Coast.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Roughly,
but it's it is a good.
You'd stop back fucking up your partner to eating a nut burger.
Yeah. The officers dealt with suspect Aaron Navarro. Nell sat in the back corner inside the restaurant eating a meal. The officer outside had to call for backup because Nell wouldn't help, according to the suspension paperwork. Navarro was eventually arrested. When Officer Nell was asked what happened that night, he told Internal Affairs that nothing happened. He was eating Whataburger and he saw 2 officers outside with a person already handcuffed. Nell has been suspended before for failing to find drugs on suspects. Also recently, he was transferred out of traffic after an altercation.
By the way, real quick, because my phone is blowing up, Brianna Banks is not on yet.
No.
So
yeah,
you'll want to wait till after the break.
Mug talking. And if you guys keep interrupting him, it's just going to take even longer for us to get Brianna Banks on the phone. So
they're like kids at Christmas right
calling now. Right now.
No,
wake up!
No one is this excited for us ever.
So we go from San Antonio to we go to Australia. This sounds like Florida, but it's Australia.
The home of
Shirtless
Thor.
Burglars break into school with crocodiles. Yes, with crocodiles.
This sounds awesome.
A group of shirtless burglars brought 3 crocodiles to aid their break-in at a school. Humpty Doo, Australia, to be exact, is the name of the place. Australian police are searching for 4 shirtless men who stole computer equipment from a school office in the continent's Northern Territory. A video released Sunday night shows the men hurling 3 saltwater crocodiles into the office through a smashed window. The men then bust through the office door with their faces covered and begin rifling through office drawers before swiping a computer and making their escape. An alarm alerted a groundskeeper at about 5 a.m. Sunday morning. The incident occurred at Tamanmin College, a secondary school. And as far from clear what the 3 reptiles, 5-foot-long female saltwater crocodiles, or salties, as they're referred to in Australia, were supposed to accomplish for the intruders. The most plausible guess seems to be that they were there to scare off anybody who might have been present at 5 a.m. on a Sunday morning at a school. I don't think they know how schools work. Parks and Wildlife Rangers were sent in to safely collect the reptiles. One of the rangers told reporters the crocs' mouths were taped shut and were malnourished, so they weren't even going to do anything good. The crocodiles were placed in a care of animal specialists while police continue to look for the men responsible. Yep.
All pets matter.
And so one of the 4 shirtless Australian men can be identified with the big fucking Silverchair tattoo across their chest.
Oh, did you see the picture?
I'm only taking a guess if you're throwing crocodiles through a fucking door.
Silverchair was an awesome band. How dare you?
Yeah. So from
there we
go to baseball. That's small round white ball for
white ball.
You.
Oh, sweet.
Minor leaguer hits a grand slam but breaks his own windshield in the process. Minor league baseball player Brandon Thomas was living the dream. The Gateway Grizzlies outfielder hit a grand slam during the second inning of their Sunday night game. We all know that sounds like crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, ball streaks out of the stadium, and the wail of alarm as the ball hits a car in the parking lot. It was only after the game that Thomas realized he'd smashed the windshield of his own ride, but he was totally okay with it. He said, "Definitely worth it." In a twit later.
A twit?
Yep, a twit.
Good job.
Twit.
It's pronounced twat.
He was twatting later.
Yeah, twatting. No word on Thomas is going to wait until after the season to get the windshield fixed. Baseball players are some superstitious motherfuckers, after all.
Can I add that it's better that he broke his own windshield in the minor leagues, because when he hits the majors, he's going to end up breaking his girlfriend's.
He might not make it to the majors.
I think with that grand slam, he may.
No, with that spirit.
He's there.
His aim he's worked on. Yeah. So everybody got their dicks out.
White ball.
Kenneth does. That's why he's not here.
Wait. All right. This Harambe, stop making memes out of our dead gorilla, says the Cincinnati Zoo. The Cincinnati Zoo has stated. By the way, if you can't read that on the screen,
that's Kenneth right there.
We're coming with them dicks out to avenge Harambe. The internet is a wonderful place.
Isn't Harambe that gorilla that killed Lou Pearlman?
No. That's
what I thought.
Harambe was the gorilla that got shot back in May because it was paying more attention to a 3-year-old than its parents were. Yes. We are not amused by the memes. The zoo has said,
3-year-old
joining other online voices and asking for the joke to come to an end. People should stop making memes and jokes about Harambe.
Do they
the gorilla that was shot after a child fell into his enclosure, according to Cincinnati Zoo, where he lived. At the end of May this year, a 3-year-old climbed into the gorilla enclosure at the zoo in Ohio after the child was grabbed by Harambe, a zoo worker shot and killed the gorilla because officials were afraid that the boy would be killed. Since then, Harambe has become memorialized in more or less sincere memes, jokes, and petitions. Those take various forms and come in various parts of the internet and from across the political spectrum.
Is that one of them?
That is one of them, yes.
Dicks out, man.
Honestly,
Dicks out.
The very last thing you need to do when you want someone to stop making jokes about you is plead them.
It's called the Streisand effect. Yeah, you try to take focus away from something, and you bring more focus to it, and then it gets even more out of control.
I would call that the Kenneth.
At first, the petitioners did have good intentions, but then the goofuses on the internet hopped on the Harambe train for their jollies, and it has gotten out of control.
Hell yeah.
There are memes about people saying dicks out for Harambe. This all started back in July.
I love the unpredictability.
And then earlier today, the Cincinnati Zoo deleted their Twitter account just like they deleted Harambe.
Yes.
And with that, I end the Clambake.
Don't leave him hanging.
Yes.
With that, I end the Clambake. That has been your celebrity and stupid news for the week that I felt like talking about.
Beautiful.
Awesome. Does anyone here feel like no one gives a shit about anything we're saying and we're just forcing people to listen to us?
We're building to a great big fucking reveal.
You know what I'm afraid of? They probably do have their dicks out, but it's not for Harambe.
If you have your dicks out, video Skype us ASAP.
Nope.
No, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, wrong show. Wait.
Yeah.
People will do
That's
that.
on Monday night, all right?
Well, how about we take a quicker than normal break?
Be sure to contour your dick before you show it.
Oh my God.
Let's get it.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to put our dicks back in our pants. Hands up. All right.
Hands up, dicks in.
And
Hands up, dicks out.
I think we have Brianna Banks we'll be talking to next.
My dick's tied in a Celtic knot right now, so.
Nope. This is Dirty Dowdy Podcast. Longbox.FM Studios will be right back.
Yes!
I really, really don't want to stay here.
Wow. It's like I'm with children.
Vanna, do you want to switch?
No. You're the biggest fucking kindergarten on the block.
What? Why do you want to? You don't like sitting next to me? It's not like I'm Jason or Kenneth.
It's Facebook Live where my mom could easily press play, and my face is on it, and you guys are talking about dicks.
No, we're talking about a gorilla that got shot at the Cincinnati Zoo at the end of May. Somebody else brought the fact that there were dicks out for Harambe.
Soundbite?
I just
now we do this during the break as we said.
No. It's only good if you to do that.
Hey guys, do your quick
don't
cigarette
have
and all that stuff because she's waiting on us. She was supposed to be on the phone a minute ago.
Are you serious? It's at 7:39.
Hey, what's up? This is Adam Sandler, and when I'm farting on your face, I'm listening to Dirty Dowdy Podcast. Chippy Doo and Scooby Doo.
It's the Dirty Dowdy Podcast.
All right, the Dirty Dowdy Podcast is back here on the Longbox.FM network. Brought to you, of course, by Riley's Brewing.
Thank you, Riley's.
I feel like there is there's no blood in the room, right? We've all gone south of it.
Yeah, nothing north of the table, that's for sure.
Okay, for those on the phone, hold up. We will let you know. I do know there are certain people, like I'm getting calls from United Emirates right now on my phone.
Big stuff.
So, yeah, NSA, also thank you for tuning in because now I'm a focal point for all this. We have, as promised, our guest for the night, AVN Hall of Famer, Miss Briana Banks. How are you doing, Brianna?
I am doing absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much for having me on the show. How are you doing?
We are doing awesome. Finally getting sorry for running late, but technical difficulties, and everyone in the world absolutely wants to talk to you. I have not had this much action on my phone since ever.
Yes, that's awesome. I love my fans are truly amazing. They really are.
Well, let's get right into the beginning here of the interview.
Okay.
Obviously, you're a AVN Hall of Famer. You've been around since I know you've been around since the internet blew up with the industry and everybody my age and around. So, got to know who you were. You were a big. I'm sorry. You were a big part of my growing up.
Yeah. My second Hall of Fame 9 months into my comeback. So, yeah, pretty fucking cool.
Fuck yeah.
Now you got Star Factory PR, who's gave me all the liner notes on you, and you are the second most famous porn star next to Jenna Jameson, right?
Yes, I am.
God damn.
That's a huge accomplishment, and something to be very proud of. Considering I started off doing Gonzo for about 2 years before I signed with Vivid, so I have a very large variety of fans, that know me and love me for all different things. Let's just say that.
Well, actually, going into that, your fans, obviously you meet a lot of them day to day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I imagine going to the grocery store has got to be sometimes a challenge, as far as you're there to get some avocados and some fruits, and people are there to all of a sudden blow you up, right?
You know what? For the most part, most people are pretty respectful, especially in the Valley. You're so used to seeing adult stars. There's only those couple weirdos that actually come up to you with their wedding ring on and actually try and, ask you out on a date. You're just like, really? But, it's, I don't usually go out, glammed up, I'm a pretty down to earth, I like to go to the gym and stuff like that. So I don't really get bothered that much unless I'm in full, what I call Banksy mode.
Well, actually, you brought up the people wanting to date you. Not to get deep into your personal dating life, but have you found it difficult to, if anybody asks you out on a date throughout your whole career here, that you look at them and question, are you asking me because you want to get to know me, or you've seen my resume already and this is bullshit?
That's a good one. I've actually been single for the first time since I was 16 for a year now. And by choice, obviously, I decided I needed a break. And, but yeah, when guys do come up and hit on me, it's always like, do they know who I am? Have they watched my porn? It's always hard, it's like, and if they say if they actually don't know who you are, you're like, are they lying? It's really hard to, figure out whether somebody's talking to you because they just think you're pretty, or hey, that seems like a cool chick, I'm gonna go up and talk to her, or if they're full on got 500 of your movies that they whacked off to already. You never know. It's always a mystery till about 2 or 3 weeks, and then
So really quickly, I did have a question, Brianna, because I think that no matter where I think you go in the world, I think honestly people are going to recognize you. So it doesn't matter if you live in fucking Brussels or Cincinnati. But do you, when people come up to you, do you have a list of filter questions, internally in your own head? Okay, so this guy's going to hit on me. What am I going to ask him to see if he really knows who I am? Do you go through any kind of a checklist when that happens?
Good question.
Kind of funny. I just went to Iceland for my birthday, and I got fucking recognized there, and I couldn't post any pictures on my whole trip because I had people following me around Iceland because of that. That was just off the subject, so I realized that yes, I do get recognized in weird places, but when a guy's talking to me, I can tell if he knows what I do. You're like, hey, just ask him. I'll ask him a random question, They're like, so what do you do? And I'm like, oh, modeling. And they're like, oh, what type of modeling? And I was like, oh, I've done the cover of Teen Magazine. Then they kind of always seem to look at my chest. And, I'm like, cover of Teen Magazine. Penthouse, and then I kind of think, I'm like, okay, so are they catching on that I've done more than just pictures? Right. I can usually, you can tell when a guy knows.
Right. So automatically, and all of a sudden you give them a bullshit answer like Teen Magazine, and then they're like, well, actually, I
really was on the cover of Teen Magazine.
No, I'm not saying now. Most people, because in our age bracket, which honestly, kudos to you, because I've never seen your Teen Magazine cover. If we could dig that up somewhere, we will. But I know most people know you from your adult film career, so I just wonder if you ever come across those people where they just think you're pretty, or if they know you from the industry.
I've actually met a couple guys that didn't know what I did, but of course, within a day or two, one of their friends tells them who I am. So, there are a few guys, I mean, it's weird now that I've got back in. I have a lot of a new fan base of younger guys that said they jacked off to me from their dad's porn collection. And so I was like, awesome. I'm like, yeah. So now I have all these like younger guys that were jacking off to me when their dad thought he stashed his porn better than he really did.
That makes meeting the father really weird.
Right?
Yeah. Come meet the family. Nah, he's already met me.
Yeah, I'm like, he's met me, your mom's met me, they all know who I am.
So you're cross-generational is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's strange because, this whole MILF thing that was not around when I left is like huge. And I mean, I don't have kids, so for me to be called a MILF is strange. But I mean, I guess it's just an age thing. I just look at it like that whenever I see MILF in any of my new titles. I'm like, it's just an age thing, But
well, actually, yeah. I want to ask you a question on that. Mm-hmm. When it comes to the world of porn now, 3 questions. How old, as the actress, are you? What's the age range to be barely teen?
I would say right now, pretty much pigtails. I'd say 20. Okay. 20 would be like newcomer, pigtails, completely shaven, all the little girl roles.
How old is MILF?
MILF now starts as young as 24, 23.
Jesus. Seriously?
Wow. Yeah.
So
I mean, there's 18-year-olds that have 3 kids and they're not MILFs, and it's like, shit.
This is true.
I'm like, now you're like 25 and you're just categorized in the MILF. I'm like, fuck. When I hit cougar, I'm out.
That vagina's.
I am not ever going to be a cougar.
Okay. Then the last one on this is, when are guys too old?
When are guys too old? I don't put an age bracket on people. I think it's how old they act, how old. I mean, really, you can hang out with somebody that's like 40 years old and somebody that's 30 years old, 50 years old. And it all depends on how they take care of themselves and just how they act in general. My famous saying, everyone's always like, what is your preference on men? And I say, confidence, not arrogance. And I think I determine more on the men that I have dated on that line exactly.
So Justin Bieber is off the table.
Yeah, that would be arrogance.
So we were talking about, the blow up. Look, porn has led every technological boost in the last forever. It is. It leads the way on everything, and we went from the father's tapes that sons got to sneak when they were away at work to the magazines, all that, to VHS. The beginning of the internet to where it is now.
Yeah.
How has the explosion of the online world helped and hurt your industry and or yourself?
That's a good one. When I left, social media was just really becoming, a thing. I was like, my 8 years with Vivid, there was no Instagram, no Twitter, no none of that. So people waited in lines to meet you at conventions, and I come back and it's like everything is like social media. And I think it's like, it's good and bad in that, my fans get to talk to me and it's more personable. But on the other hand, it's like they feel like sometimes they have the right to just say whatever they want because they can hide behind that computer screen. And some of them can be just downright fucking rude, and it's like, I just block and delete. I don't let it get to me anymore. But, it's good and bad because I get to talk to fans that I never would have got to in the past. But at the same time, unfortunately, I have to deal with a lot of haters and mean people that have nothing better to do than talk shit on Twitter.
Well,
okay, this leads to two questions for me because we're kind of splitting here. First one, though, was, are we past the days of the porn star? Because we were talking about Jenna Jameson, you. I know we've had Raylene on the show, Francesca Lay. We have names that were around that everybody remembers from the initial explosion of the internet, from the 56K to the DSL days. And so now at this point, there's just a glut of just so many. And you said, we were talking about, are you barely teen, and then like a year later, you're now MILF. Are we done with porn star?
I don't want to kick myself in the ass right now, but I mean, I think we're done with the day of like the contract girls. I mean, it's like there was the Vivid girls, the digital playground girls, the Wicca girls. I mean, you were set at a standard, and you were always on point when you showed up to set. Your hair was done, your nails were done. And I think there's just so many girls right now that it's like it's hard for any of them to really get to the Jenna Jameson or the Tara Patrick or the Jessie Jane status, that once was, because, there's just so many girls and they just shoot so many stuff so quickly that they get blown out and then they're done. And you don't ever hear about them again.
Blown out's a good word, I think.
Yeah. I had a different question, but I'm going to go this way.
Okay.
For you, and I would say anyone in the industry, considering how you just ended that question, what is life after the on-screen career?
I was gone for 5 years, and I was in a relationship, so, I mean, I was pretty bored. For a while it was fun, and I thought I was in love, and blah, blah, blah. But I mean, you miss it once you're used to like the limelight and the fans, and it kind of becomes, your everyday life, like getting up and shooting and all that. It's definitely hard to get out 100% and not come back, because I didn't think that I was ever going to come back. And I just decided, 1 year ago that, I wanted to come back and be Brianna Banks again. And I'm glad I did, because it's been working out pretty fucking good.
Well, do you see a future for yourself in directing, producing, running a management company, those type of things?
Oh, definitely. I'm launching my website pretty soon, so I'm just going to be shooting content nonstop, to get it launched. And then once that's launched, then I'll probably, I'm just right now learning how all the new companies are directing, because it's totally different than what I'm used to, and everyone directs differently. So I want to get into directing, producing, and go from there. Definitely, I'm not going to be in front of the camera until I'm a cougar, put it that way.
I think that's awesome that you're taking a female lead and doing that. There needs to be more females, I think.
Thank you.
Props to you. No, I mean, the fact that she's, interested in producing, directing, like all aspects. I mean, who better to like have as a boss than somebody who's been there, I think that's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, that, and I want to like guide the girls in the right direction. I don't want them to make the same mistakes that I made in my career, and I've watched many other girls make. It's really sad that they make the same mistakes over and over, and nobody says anything. As long as they can prop them up in a chair and put makeup on them, they're fine to go.
Yeah.
We last person from the PR factory. Star Factory, sorry. Last one we had was Derek Pierce, and great talk with him. But the difference between women and men in the industry, women are the stars. We care about. You can get videos where guys are all wearing masks. No one gives a shit. But the girls got to be, and you're the star. But in the same sense, I get the feeling that women are also. Shut up, ho! You just be here. Is that the feeling in the industry for you when you're working? Is there a female empowerment need to happen, or is everything good as it is?
I think it all depends on the set. It's definitely not shut up ho, because but I mean same with the guy. I think guys don't get enough props either, because if the guy's a lousy performer, the scene's not gonna be good. You need like equal talent. So it goes both ways. It's like you have to have a personality. You can't just be pretty and just lay there like a fucking dead fish, because that doesn't make for a good scene.
So I'm doing it wrong.
Right? I mean, it goes both ways. You have to have a great, personality, and that really shines through in a scene. It's important for male and female talent.
All right, let me get into the question I talked about it earlier. Fan interactions. We addressed this earlier on. You are obviously well known. I've actually, the promo ad showing on Longbox.FM is coming along, and I've seen people actually go, wait, hold on. Actually, there was one person who noticed it while my mom was in the room, and that became all weird. The good, the bad, and the ugly on fan interactions. Do you have a story for them?
Okay, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, strangest experience ever. I was at AVN. This is when it was back at the Venetian, probably like, I'd say 7 years ago, maybe. People bring stuff to sign. It's normal. Well, I had a fan come up and actually plop down my pussy mold in a towel. Not in the box, in a towel, just right there, splat on the counter in front of me. And I'm just like, oh wow, that's so weird. Like I'm like, why would I sign my pussy mold? Like, it had suction cups that you put to the wall, but like, why wouldn't the guy bring the box? So I like signed it with the tip of a Sharpie, and I was just like, wow, this is so weird and gross that this guy wouldn't think this is like a collector's item and have me sign the box, but actually signed the actual ass part of the mold.
It makes it more personal.
Well, yeah, but I mean, ew. So like, get a splooge on my signature? I don't get it.
So wait, he brought the ass, but this mold didn't have the full on vagina with it as well.
It had no box. He didn't bring the box.
No box.
Just the mold in a towel.
The box and no box.
When he put it down in front of me, at first I was like, what could possibly be in that towel? And then he opened it, and I'm like, oh my god, he really brought my pussy mold like in a towel.
Worse than I thought.
Have you had a truly good one?
Truly good one. I've had tons. I've met so many fans like feature dancing, and you would be amazed how many people have me tattooed on them, like my full portraits, my name. It's really an honor. I always think, what's your wife gonna think when you get married? But yeah, I
awkward.
don't think she's gonna enjoy my face on your back for the rest of your life. But good luck with that.
Have you ever seen your a tramp stamp of you on a man?
Oh, no. I have seen my name on some girls in the industry. I don't know why you would get in the industry and put my name on you, but
well, because every scene becomes a threesome minimum.
Well, all it becomes is a lot of cover-up makeup, because no company wants to film a girl with my name tattooed across their stomach.
Okay. Awkward. Let me. Well, actually, with this point, we do have callers. I'm sending it. I'm actually having a text. Somebody from Dubai really wants to talk to you. We can't get the direct voice to. Oh. Awesome. Since like 9 a.m. this morning, been blowing up. So I just text, call now. We'll put it on speaker. I do know he wants to know if you're coming to Dubai.
Okay.
So we'll wait while we wait for him to call. Are you coming to Dubai? Are you planning on it?
I don't have any trips set to Dubai anytime soon. No.
I have a feeling this guy's going to offer you a ticket.
Do you get that a lot? Do you get people willing to pay for your airfare to come to them?
Yes.
And
I don't know, with everything that's going on in the world right now, I just don't feel safe traveling first, especially, I don't know, to Dubai.
Yeah. Well, if you ever feel like doing any emotional
I heard it's gorgeous. It's just like I've just heard so many horror stories about like what's going on in all parts of Europe and foreign countries. I was offered to go to Italy and go do just dancing like $5,000 for 5 shows, and it's just like do I really want to fly to Italy to go put on 5 shows?
Well, not after that earthquake, you don't.
Yeah.
Italy gone.
No, I don't know. I like knowing that I have my rights as a U.S. citizen when I'm in the U.S.,
Bam.
Well, while we're waiting for the call, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Porn parody is one of the best things ever.
Okay.
Just the sheer cheesiness of the title alone is awesome. And I thought to ask you questions. I have a couple of your movies here, and I want to do reverse XXX parody.
Okay.
Your scenes in these movies that I'll ask, I want to see who would you put if Hollywood would parody porn movies. So the first one would be, this is one of your latest ones that I got from the PR company, Babes Illustrated Lesbian Office, where you were with Priya Price?
Yeah.
Who in Hollywood would you get to play Priya in the porn parody or the Hollywood parody of porn?
Oh, wow. Okay, Priya. Oh, gosh. That's a hard one because she's a very beautiful girl. I don't know. I would say maybe J-Lo.
J-Lo?
She's kind of got, she's I don't know. I would say J-Lo. It would be like I'm trying to think of like skin color and eye color would be the closest I can come up with.
All right. Well, I like it. Good win there.
Yeah, that's a ding.
In a famous one of you. God, hold on. Okay, now I got a caller. Hold on. Caller, hello. Do you want to talk to Brianna?
Hi.
Listening to Longbox.FM I was watching it on YouTube, and I thought I could be on the call. See what's going on with the discussion here.
Give us a quick question here.
I don't know how long the delay is or whatever, but what do you exactly see happening? Like, what is this whole destructive, negative thought that you guys are talking about?
You called us, buddy.
Yeah.
I've
well, like, what do you think, like...
Brianna, apparently the caller thinks that we're doing destructive talk. I apologize. Apparently we're bad.
What do you mean destructive?
I just no, it's good. It's all constructive. I was just curious.
Constructive.
The negative part of it.
Well, we're just getting to know our guests. How about this? Go back to the video. We'll keep talking with Brianna, and this is going to spin up better. We're trying to get to know her. We don't need to know. I don't know what you want to know, but you haven't said it, so we'll talk with you later. Sorry, Brianna.
This is the viewership.
Okay. I'm getting to experience your life right now. Second movie on the reverse XXX pair. Well, I'm darkening my windows soon. The biggest movie I would think anybody would know you from, and of course it involves Jenna. Brianna loves Jenna.
I love Jenna.
Who plays Jenna?
Oh, God. You're really good at... that's a fucking tough one. Who plays Jenna? I don't think anyone can play Jenna, but Jenna, I'm like... I'm thinking... Like, which Jenna?
Which Jenna? From that movie.
Jenna from 10 years ago or Jenna now?
Dealer's
Wait
choice.
I mean, she's transformed herself into so many different Jennas. I don't know.
I would say
she's she's pregnant now and she's having a kid. So I mean,
well, that's a different type of movie, right there.
And she's gone to Judaism. So I don't even know how to answer that.
So can we say that you're the number one in the world? Can we please do that now?
Brianna's number one.
No, I mean, according to Free Ones, I'm number 2 right now, but I was number 1 for 10 days, so I'm just getting myself back to number 1.
Oh, go see Free Ones' ass.
Take it, known it. Next question.
Yeah.
Brianna loves Rocco, and in the scene, you had Frank Gunn and Rocco Siffredi. Who would be the 2 Hollywood guys to take the role?
Oof.
Dolph Lundgren.
Brianna did not love Rocco as much as everyone thinks. Yeah, let's just say Brianna hobbled home after that movie.
Good enough.
So I would say, I don't know who's the newest person of interest on the news. I don't know. He's a very interesting person. I did not appreciate that right before we did our scene, he was trying to get my makeup artist to blow him, and then he hit me and said that only whores sucked his cock. It wasn't his wife's job; it was mine.
So Donald Trump would be taking the role then.
That's actually, someone with about the mentality of a fucking 2-year-old. That would be good.
Somebody build a wall around that man's
I
penis.
love the brutal honesty there.
All right, let me switch it up then. Celebrities these days seem to be making it off celebrity sex tapes. And we know that Farrah Abraham did one with...
Vivid.
Who?
They're all with Vivid.
Okay, yeah. The male guy, I can't remember his name, but he's in everything now. But anyways, we want to do a sex tape with you, the celebrity sex tape. Not we. But
we all do.
You get to pick the celebrity who's trying to revive their career between the options I give you, and you tell me which one you'd sign up for if you had to do this. The first one, and by the way, I'm calling this whole sex tape series the Hollywood Train Wrecks, XXX at the end of that.
Okay.
All right, so the first one is Courtney Love or R. Kelly?
Courtney Love.
Courtney Love.
Yeah.
Probably have more fun.
Less piss.
You said train wreck, so go ahead.
All right. Gary Busey.
Oh, man.
Or Shia LaBeouf.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Shia
LaBeouf, I'm sorry.
At least you can look at him.
Well, Gary Busey, they would never see me. His teeth would be in the way the whole time.
All right. Here's the musician, and musicians and porn stars go hand in hand. The reunion.
Oh, they do.
The Make Myself. Wes Scantlin from
Puddle of Mud.
Scott Stapp from Creed. Or Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit.
What are you doing to her?
Wow. Oh, I know. Like, really?
This is terrible.
God,
a bullet in your head's also
they're
an
all
option.
short, aren't they? I'm going to go with Fred Durst. At least I know some of his songs.
Fair.
He's calling them songs. That's cute.
He sings them during sex.
I mean, I can't even think of what any of the other ones sing, so I have to at least go with one that I used to like back in the day.
And well, he already did it for the Nookie once.
Right?
All right.
It's just one of those days,
All right.
That was great.
2 more here. And we're going to go with the, let's say, produced type of artist. Justin Bieber, Joey Fatone, or any Jonas brother.
Really? I mean, I have to pick one of those.
Have you seen Nick Jonas lately, though? Like, look him up on Twitter. He's looking...
Vanna just ruined this for me. So, the question now is, Justin Bieber,
Jonas?
Joey Fatone, or all the Jonas Brothers?
You can have all of them? That's an option?
All the Jonas
Hey, girl,
Brothers over Justin
you could share
Bieber.
with me? There's 3 of them?
That's gonna.
You gotta earn it, Vanna.
Brianna gangbangs the Jonas Brothers.
I don't think I could sit in the same room with Justin Bieber for more than an hour. Never mind, have a conversation with him. So
it could be a short scene.
Having sex would kind of be a little awkward.
What if Fred Durst came in afterwards and punched Justin Bieber in the face?
Okay, I'll just bring a bunch of eggs.
Okay, last one, and I'm going to go with the Kardashian clan here.
Oh, no.
You have to revive the career of either Kanye, Khloe, or Caitlyn in a celebrity sex tape.
Oh, God. 2 of them go to my gym.
So we know it's not Khloe.
Your foot. I'm gonna go with Caitlyn just because the other 2 I might see. So.
Okay. Well, with that, we have the other side of this interview.
It's a good one.
I know we're running long, so we'll keep it cool.
Let's fire away here.
It is time.
Why do I think I'm gonna get beat up when I go to the gym?
You just might after tonight, thanks to the Dirty Dowdy Podcast.
We do what we can.
My trainer's pretty tough. You could take it.
Here we go.
Good.
It's time for Mole Star Kevin's questions.
Yes, it is. Here's
First question.
Every time. Forget every time. All right. This is one I've actually needed an answer to for a while. What is the least amount of people needed for it to be considered an orgy?
I believe the least amount of people for an orgy is 4 to 5.
Ooh, now I've always said 5 myself.
Yeah, I believe it's 4 to 5. I'm thinking of when I did all the where the boys aren't prohibited. It was always 6. So I think 5 and up is an orgy.
See, orgies do start at 5.
Someone
I knew that.
with experience.
I knew that.
Yeah.
All right, Dowdy.
But 6 makes sense because when there's 5, there's that weird person just twiddling themselves in the corner. Where do I go?
That's weird. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Second question.
Now, I'm a real man's man, right? I have tools and I fart loudly. My question is, who do I need to talk to in your world to get a production model made of a pocket pussy that fits onto my shop vac?
Oh, you know what? I don't know. That's a really good question.
Is that not $1 million idea?
Yeah, no, I don't know, because I actually just did a scene for Browsers, and the whole thing was based around the fleshlight being stuck on the man's unit, and me and my fellow nurse, Nikki Benz, had to figure out a way to get it off.
Did you?
So I don't know if, I don't know.
Spoiler alert.
Them custom made.
I think I've got a lot of money in that idea right there. Nobody patent it.
That's actually a really good idea. Yeah, I might just have to steal that from you. You didn't trademark it.
Hold on. I got to ask this because...
but I've got a used one if you want to sign it.
Hold on. I got to ask this because we have the caller who's been calling...
That I can do, but would you bring it in the box?
I'll make a box for it.
Okay, Brianna, real quick to interrupt this. We do have our friend from United Arab...
Emirates.
We got him. Yeah. Go ahead. Let us know. What's up, man?
I'm fine, thank you. How's everything? Thanks for bringing Brianna to the show today.
Oh, you got it,
Hi, baby.
man.
How are you?
Can I say hi to Brianna or what?
She just said hi to you.
Yeah, she's talking to you. You'll have to find the show later. I'm sorry.
Hi, baby.
Huh?
You can't hear me?
Yeah, he can't. Unfortunately, let's wrap the headphones. There you go.
Man,
there you go.
We got some
We're
ancient technology
dealing with the
here.
United Emirates here, so
State of the art.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I want to hear him. He sounds like he's so full of excitement he just can't get it out.
Yeah.
This poor guy.
Please tell me there's no socks on this phone call.
So close. Oh man, this is a ruin.
Hello.
All right, let's do
him.
this, Brianna, because he's going to listen to the show later. As long as the United Emirates will allow that over the internet, can you just say something nice to your buddy? We'll call him Jamie.
Name.
Or unless you know his name.
There's a few. There's like 3, so I don't want to call out the wrong one. But I love. They're all great. They're all great fans. They all, send me amazing comments on all my pages. So Much love. I love you, and thank you for calling into the show.
All right, let's go back to the questions here.
Where are we at here?
Question the third.
Question the third. What is the best way to ask a stranger for a hand job?
I don't have a penis, so.
What would get you what would a stranger have to say to you for you to be like, deal?
They probably have to bring me to a couple dinners. I don't know, a couple drinks. I don't have to get them to know I don't really go around giving hand jobs for free.
She's got standards.
So underline not
kind of weird.
That is kind of weird. I'll just scratch that off.
Also, what you would do after
Pregunta cuatro.
Next
All right,
question.
Let's see. Let's find one that's not as weird. Oh, here's one from Kenneth. Yeah, he couldn't make it tonight, so he had one that he wanted me to ask. If you had sex with a woman, hypothetically, and you find out later that she was technically retarded, is that illegal?
She's what?
Technically.
Retarded?
Yeah. This is Kenneth's fault if you don't like this question.
Is this a real question?
Of course not.
I think I would know if she was before I had sex with her. I mean, you do usually talk and stuff, but I mean, I would never hold that against somebody. So yeah, that's a very
unfortunately
that's a very odd. People are so strange. That's a fucking weird question.
Way to go, Kenneth. You've upset her. My goodness.
You just got called Kenneth.
Kenneth's not even here, and he's upsetting her.
All right,
Ginger has stage
That's what question number we were on.
Next,
Okay.
last one.
Okay.
Oh God, I don't even know. Okay, here we go. Convince all the women of the world that the butthole is where the real party is at.
Okay.
First of all, I want to know, do you agree with that statement?
This is actually
I've
a good
never
one
done that,
because,
and to someone who's considering.
While I was out for my 5 years, I did not have anal. The guy I was dating was totally, I don't know, afraid of the ass. I don't know, what he thought was gonna, it was gonna bite him or what.
Go get ya.
But when I came back, I did my first scene back with Manuel Ferrara, and everyone's like, oh, it's like riding a bike. And I was like, no, it's not like riding a fucking bike. Maybe a bike without a fucking seat on it. Yeah.
It's more like riding a dick.
I forgot how much I like it. And once I got into it, I mean, after about 5 minutes, I was all about it. I mean, I literally came so hard I pissed on him during the scene. So I'm all about anal. I personally, I enjoy it, or I wouldn't do it.
So is Kenneth.
Yeah, but I asked that question. He asked the one that got her upset.
All right.
Thank you, Brianna.
Final thanks. Brianna, why don't you say, I know we got people listening in all countries, some that are blocked, but they'll find a way because they do. Anything to say to your fans and where we can find you?
Yes, absolutely. To all my fans that can see me right now, hello. You can find me at Brianna Banks, XOXO, and that's my Twitter and my IG account. So I'm pretty consistent, and I try to answer as many of you as possible. So please, follow me, see what's new, and I'll also be at all the Exotica conventions. I'm actually leaving in the morning for the Ohio one, and I'll be in the New Jersey one in November.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with that, I do want to say thank you again for calling in, taking the time tonight. I think that we have an audience who's probably already passed out and needs to wash some socks.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thank you guys so much. I've had such an awesome show. Thank you for having me on, and yeah, I can't wait to hear the show, for myself, and you guys having a.
Well, the best thing about this is, as I edit the show, I won't have to sleep an hour after, as was the research for you. Thank you so much for being a part of tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye.
All right. That's Brianna Banks, ladies and gentlemen. You all got it. For all those who wanted to call in, I'm sorry that we couldn't fulfill your fantasies completely, but you can download and watch a show over and over and over again, and you can hit pause. We are going to do a pause on the show right now as we're going to go to a break. We're going to come back and play the game the most fantastic game ever from New Rock 104 and Skippy in the morning show. Chair shot or money shot.
Wait, hold on. You fucked that up, though, because you said we're going to go to a break and then come right back. I think we're going to go to a break, come, and then be right back.
Long way to go on that one.
You just, yep.
Okay, you cannot use the bathroom right now?
Yeah.
No,
we'll be right
the
back.
shed.
Everyone find a corner.
Take your claim. Horrible.
I'm just glad she didn't tell us a horror story.
That would have been great.
Man, you can't open up phones with storm fans.
Nope.
Revelators.
Butterfly and a hot dog.
Hey,
Or is that supposed to be her pussy mold?
Come on in, guys.
Those are just drawings, but it's more or less whatever you want to see.
You just did the psychology thing on her.
Yeah, she just got Rorschach.
For some reason, I was too high to process pussy mold, so I was thinking about like actual mold on a pussy. Ew!
Now we all are.
And you just made it weird.
I'm offended.
Alright, guys, here we go.
I didn't come up with
Moldy pussy.
Kind of weird.
Moldy pussy.
How awesome is it that
I hope
Kenneth
that's on live feed.
didn't
Oh, no,
show
it's
up?
not, but it's on that.
Moldy pussy.
Moldy pussy.
Did it work better for my benefit?
Hashtag moldy pussy.
I think that's gonna win. There hasn't been any headshots.
Alright, so we're gonna do Cuddy, Vanna versus Ben, Kevin. Hey, which guy is a girl?
Which guy is a girl?
You.
No, I'm doing the questions.
Alex.
Alex. Hop on blue mic.
So who are those teams?
Guys versus girls.
All right.
So it's us and Alex.
You
and
and
then them
yeah.
three?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? Really? You put me on the girls' team?
Hell yeah, sister.
I didn't suggest it at all.
Now we can have sex and it ain't gay. You didn't think about that, did you?
He knows about the numbing thing.
I've been there.
Alright, guys, ready?
Coke on the
So
butthole.
weird.
What?
Hi, this is Al Pacino.
Here we go.
And when
They're
I
polarized?
am taking a shit,
They're like.
I listen to the Dirty Dowdy Podcast.
Here we go, guys.
It's the Dirty Dowdy Podcast.
All right, we're back. The Dirty Dowdy Podcast live here on Longbox.FM in the studios. Brought to you, of course, by Riley's Brewing.
Thank you, Riley's.
And the smallest of small Trojan condoms. Because let's just all be honest.
Little Trojan babies.
All right, so we got a game that we're going to do tonight. And, of course, keeping the theme for what's going on. By the way, notice listenership dropped off.
Aw. They must have finished.
They don't know that we're bringing Brianna Banks back for an interview round 2 in about 5 minutes.
This next segment is also brought to you by NyQuil, because that's the way to finish off a night.
G-Quill is what we're promoting now.
So our game here tonight, I'm taking it from, and I asked permission, Skippy from the morning after show at New Rock 104.1. I was trying to come up with a game that would fit the people in the room and our guest for the night, and of course the entire theme for the night. And no matter how creative I tried to get with it, it came back to the simple point of we're dealing with sex here, right?
Just try to get that point to fit. Sometimes it doesn't fit, and sometimes you just got to push a little harder. But call it like not aggressively,
or you quit,
or let it kind of push into the point. It's probably the safer way to go for like new timers.
Either
newbies.
way, that shit's getting pushed in. So.
Yeah, get in there. Just relax.
I'm confused.
Give it a
And right
second.
now, Skippy is listening to this going, okay, I'm safe. I'm good. They're not going to take this game away from me. By the way, in trade, I offered Rockin' Walkin'.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm stepping it up. So, do we have you? Alex, are you on mic?
I don't think so.
Am I not on mic?
Oh, there he is.
No, we lost your balls. That's because you are on a certain team. We're doing 2 teams tonight. It's going to be It's going to be men versus women, and because of the numbers.
And the women's team has the biggest penis.
Well, yeah, let's not talk about Kari, though.
Uh-oh. Okay, Cuddy, Vanna, and Alex are on one team. Soundboy, IP4, that's all you are. IP4, Kevin, and Ben are on the men's team. The teams decided, of course, as always, by the interwebs.
Bullshit.
For the men, team for the women, you are Team Hands Up. And for the men, you are Team Don't Shoot.
I love the internet.
Are we hands up?
Yeah, we're hands up.
Yeah, girls
don't
are
shoot though.
Girls are screaming hands up. Men, don't shoot.
Don't shoot, guys.
How appropriate for tonight.
Oh, so that's our buzzer. We have to shout our name.
Hands
our
up.
team
Yes.
name?
Don't shoot.
Awesome.
Yep.
Love it.
Get into the mode. All right. So the way this game works: money shot versus chair shot versus money shot. You have to, and we'll go. Let's just go teams, so it could be a shout fest here. First team to shout their name gets to answer. Don't shoot.
Just like that.
You have to hear the actual question. God damn, Ben.
Hands up.
He was just demonstrating, and he was demonstrating.
Oh my God, we're all menstruating. I'm gonna name. It's either a wrestling move, and this is where Vanna becomes a champ because she works for
Lucha Extreme every Saturday night at 9 p.m. on KAIL channel 1353 if your broke ass ain't got cable.
and she gets pinned nightly. So
we'll be at the Big Fresno Fair October 16th with Lucha Extreme. So
Where you can see Vanna get pinned.
Okay.
Oh.
No promises.
And the guys have the experience because they've masturbated their entire lives. So here we go. These are moves, whether wrestling moves or sex moves.
Ooh.
First one. The Arabian goggles.
Don't shoot.
Who's answering?
Go ahead,
Ben?
That's definitely a money shot.
Show is.
A seldom seen maneuver when you put your testicles over her eye sockets while getting head. Picture it. Ass on forehead. It may be anatomically impossible, but what the fuck else is new?
Let's go to the illustration, Chris.
I believe there's a video for this one.
It's a
Point.
tutorial.
Okay. Here we go. The Bronco.
Hands up.
Jesus.
Okay. Hands up.
I'm going to say that is a money shot.
The answer is
Can we switch for the team?
No, wait. You start by going doggy style, and just when she's really enjoying it, you grab her tits as tight as possible and yell another girl's name. This gives you the feeling of riding a wild bronco as she desperately tries to buck you off.
Also acceptable is whispering, "Your sister was better."
That was also in while doing my research today. That was one of them.
And it's normally followed by the Lorena Bobbitt.
Oh.
That is also a move. I'm going to have to remove that from the questions.
I don't think that's a money shot, though.
All right, here we go.
No. You're just shortening your distance.
It's end of the game.
It's done.
The unprettier.
Don't shoot!
All right. What you got, Ben?
That is definitely a chair shot.
Ooh.
That's a chair shot?
I'm saying so.
Wait, you gave them the point when we got the point.
My
in the last
bad,
round.
my bad.
Fucking A, intern Pete.
Shut up, lady.
Goddamn IP4.
Damn it.
All right.
Sorry, man.
You said unprettier was chair shot, right?
I believe so.
That is a move when you put guys face down behind your back and slam him to the mat. Point to team hands. Or don't shoot.
Don't shoot.
This is way too difficult for me.
It's a good thing one of us watches wrestling.
I just know enough porn to know what's not.
That makes
For
sense.
real.
All right. The front chancery.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Wait, is that a question?
The front chancery.
The front chancery?
First of all, we should have
hands
another
up.
point.
Team hands up.
I'm going to say that's a chair shot.
Sounds like a chair shot.
Clearly, team don't shoot should be 2 points up.
Yes.
No, you're at 1 point up.
1 point up.
Well,
the answer is having vaginal sex with a stranger without a condom.
What is it called?
The front chancery.
The chancery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Jesus.
I was overthinking it. Is the problem?
Exactly.
All right, here we go.
I need to get
It
stupider.
counts for 20% of all teen pregnancies.
Anal sex counts for 0% of all pregnancies.
Exactly.
Poop hole loophole.
That's right.
Loophole.
Another reason, ladies, listen up.
Bringing that hashtag back from last week for you who listen and follow.
For all you
Call
Christians
back.
out there.
Hashtag DDP Live. Next one, the fisheye.
Don't shoot.
Team, don't shoot. What you got?
It's just too obvious not to be a money shot.
The fisheye. From behind, you shove both fists into her ass.
Oh.
Or his if in prison. Thereupon, she turns around with a one-eyed winking motion signaling that she has been there, done that.
I was thinking some sort of like a bulge out of her socket, but
that was not what I wanted to hear.
Nope.
These are not pretty.
It's retracting.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Hang on, I need a second. Give me.
Is it bad that I'm not sad that we're bad at this?
There's a certain amount of are you a real winner for winning?
I'm going to hate myself, but I would have appreciated a trigger warning on that.
Warning. Okay. Oh, come on. IP4.
Dang it.
It's too little, too late.
My bad.
That's
Okay.
Chris Dowdy.
That's what she said.
That is my life. Going with the fish. The fish hook.
Hands up. Hands up.
Oh.
Damn it.
Hands up.
Yep.
That fish hook is a
Chair
shot.
No.
Chair shot.
The answer that I'm looking at.
Don't shoot.
When you pull back towards the pussy after you stick your finger up her anus.
This could still be a chair shot. Let him finish.
I knew it.
No, I mean the fish hook.
I think that was that's a trick question. I'm giving a point to both.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
I mean, just team hands up. I don't know what just happened.
That's the point.
Remix. It hit 9 o'clock. Time for the jump.
It's only a chair shot if there's a sequin leotard involved.
All right. Let me find something else.
Anything's a chair shot if you try hard enough.
Show is.
This is the wishbone.
The wishbone?
Yes.
Don't shoot.
Don't shoot.
Chair shot.
Chair shot. This is when you poke your lady in the back with your morning boner in hopes that she'll get the message.
Wait, what's it called?
The wishbone.
The wishbone.
He's wishing. with
I
the
knew
wishbone.
that. I knew
this.
that because of Tumblr.
See, I was thinking like a chair folded where
I
you
don't go
you
there.
Smash a guy with it.
Tumblr's a horrible place.
I can't help what people reblog, man.
All right, here we go. The Shining Wizard.
The Shining Wizard, hands up.
Hands up.
I'm going to say chair shot.
It is, yes, a chair shot. It is done by some wrestler who was banned or kicked out of WWE long ago, but it's a real thing.
Yeah, it
Point
is.
goes
Google
to
it.
hands up.
It had to be.
Don't shoot.
Don't shoot.
Or don't shoot. Sorry.
No, we're hands up.
Hands up.
Don't
That goes to
shoot.
hands up.
No, that's me. That's hands
Don't
up, y'all.
confuse me, guys.
Yeah, I know my team, yo.
What team is that?
I drink H2O.
Coconut water.
All
I'm
right.
a poet and I didn't even know it.
Dose.
Oh, shit. Should still go it.
The Flying Dutchman.
But don't
Hands
shoot!
up.
Ooh.
Look at three
Rochambeau.
again.
Rochambeau.
I think he was definitely louder.
He was louder.
Oh, both scissor people.
I win. Paper covers
Paper.
rock.
Fuck off.
Paper covers
What's
rock,
the
bitch.
Flying Dutchman?
Chair shot.
Wrong!
From our
Yeah.
expert
That's the Dutch
wrestling
thinking.
friend. This This didn't used to be a specific
ring.
deviant sexual act. It was just a phrase that sounded dirty and would be shouted out during intercourse on occasion simply for the novelty factor. However, its popularity increased and has now developed into a specific act, namely that of, just as you're about to blow a load in any sort of sexual situation, you begin to shout, "Here comes the Flying Dutchman." This should confuse your sexual partner completely, sometimes causing interesting side effects.
But it was a chair shot, right?
Yeah, it's when you're on one corner of the ring and you do the sleepy thing.
Do we give?
I am an expert.
I think we give them a point for that.
Well, you're an expert until it came to the definition.
They went origin story. And they did it right. That's the difference.
These are hard, man. This is a terrible game.
We went deep into Davy Jones's locker on that one.
We did.
It was schmelly.
You traded rock and walking for this?
Yeah.
God, what are you, Obama negotiating with Iran?
Okay, here is...
No Trump.
Don't hate the game, hate the players.
The Ram.
The Ram.
Don't shoot.
Who's got that? Ben?
IP4.
IP4?
Let's go R2D2.
The Ram, that has to be a money shot.
I am not going to give you the point because you're IP4 and you should know that you're not allowed to talk at all. Point goes to team hands up.
Don't shoot.
Hands up.
Don't shoot.
Hands up.
Don't shoot.
Don't shoot.
Yeah, I'm not going to go there.
Hashtag all teams matter.
Okay.
Not ours very much, though.
Here we go. The Slump Buster.
Oh,
hands up. Hands up. I like how we were fighting for that. I'm gonna let you take this.
That would definitely be a money shot.
The professional answer is when a professional athlete finds the dirtiest, nastiest, fattest, most disease-ridden skank and puts the wood to her with the intent that it will break up a slump. Point goes to team hands up.
You don't need a disease-ridden one to break a slump, though. Like I'm saying.
And isn't that Kenneth's weekly ritual anyway? So.
No, he's trying
to catch them all.
Is that why he's not here?
He's playing STD Go.
Yeah.
Has anybody else been in Tower recently? Have you been to Tower this last couple weeks?
Yeah.
Have you seen the syphilis thing?
No, I haven't.
There's a giant billboard that says syphilis, don't catch them all, or something along those lines.
I love it.
Aptly placed, too.
What if you're guy?
Actually, there's another one on 99 as you're driving south.
What if you're that guy that's already caught them all, though?
Well, now the game's no fun.
Well, that's why Kevin's stuck at home
I'm talking about Pokemon Go.
Kenneth.
He's the master.
The Kevins are here.
You notice that Kenneth doesn't show up the 1 week we have a woman porn star, but he's here definitely on time, ready to go for Derek Pierce.
And I swear to God, that week he had no right hand. I couldn't see it.
He was naked over here.
Show.
All right, here we go. The stink face.
Don't shoot.
All right.
Like you
money
had
shot.
an answer.
Yep. No. That's a money shot.
That's Dowdy's money shot.
Yeah, money shot.
That's Dowdy's go-to.
Does anybody remember Too Cool and Rikishi?
Oh gosh, Too Cool and oh gosh.
No.
That is what a wrestler, a big, giant, fat-assed one dressed in a sumo outfit, would put a guy in the corner,
jizz on him. I really want this point.
Run across and shove his face right into his ass and rub it. That's the stink face. Point does not go to Team Don't Shoot.
Aww. Is that why it's called Rafiki? Because Rafiki from The Lion King had bare ass.
What? How do you make this racist?
Are you saying that the person who was Rafiki in the wrestling world was a monkey?
Rashiki.
Oh, it's Rashiki. I thought it was Rafiki.
Oh, the big Japanese guy.
Here we go. The mountain bomb.
Hands up.
Don't shoot.
The mountain bomb. I'm going to say that's a money shot, and it has something to do with the Brokeback Mountain.
The answer is you have to yell this before you come on your lady's tits. That's the mountain bomb.
It's a straight back mountain.
Point goes again to Team Hands Up.
Damn it, don't shoot.
I normally just
Wait. Don't most normal guys yell "Ollie Ollie oxen free" before that happens?
No, most guys.
And that's why you're single.
most
That is the Flying Dutchman for that one.
I yell, "Here come the judge."
That's what kept me in a relationship for 4 years.
I call this one the thigh crusher. Is something I like to say on the reg.
And that's why you're single.
No, and that's why I'm a ring announcer for Lucha Extreme.
That's why I'm an artist.
Last one. Let's do last one. We're clearly losing steam tonight.
See?
I want a Kit Kat. Come on.
The high dive.
Hands up.
Don't shoot.
This has just become a sick game at this point.
Vanna, what you got?
Rockin' walking up for this.
What was that again? The high shot or
high dive?
High dive. Chair shot.
Hair shot.
Hair shot.
It's a chair shot, yeah.
The move is called the skill of pulling your Johnson all the way out of your partner's hole and in one motion jamming it home again. Best suited for use in the cornhole, but can be very dangerous.
That's just common knowledge. I'm sorry for letting us down, team.
But that's a reward that's worth the risk, for sure.
I clearly haven't been on Reddit or 4chan enough.
Nah, he went to Urban Dictionary probably for all that.
Winner clearly is going to be Team Hands Up.
Don't shoot. Cotty, you've got a full minute, Cotty.
Yes. Get your minute, girl.
Are you ready, Cotty?
It's more than you get out of Dowdy anyway, so you got a full 60.
It's going to be a full minute of silence.
That sounds pleasant.
You could do it.
Actually, I could do that. Let's do a minute of silence for all the Hands Up, Don't Shoot victims.
Can I Gregorian chant?
I mean, if we're gonna do that,
Get your dicks out for Harambe
right now.
Dicks out.
Here's the time.
Wait.
Dowdy, get all of your dick out.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back.
Witness, I'm too high.
When we come back, we've got the Tardies Tonight presented by Ben.
He's got 3.
He's got 3? We have a short break. You better write quick, buddy. All right, well, it's the Dirty Dowdy Podcast here on Longbox.FM. We'll be right back.
All right. Peeping out.
All right.
Peace out, dudes.
Peeping out.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye, loser. Do you have your game ready?
Say again?
Do you have your awards ready? For the most part.
I have to use the laboratory.
Okay, hurry up.
Laboratory.
Go to the loo. Who's about to be known as the head?
I mean, poopo for the Christian virgins.
Have you ever heard of Garfunkel and Oates?
Yes.
Have you heard their song, Fuck Me in the Ass Because I Love Jesus?
Probably, yeah.
It's a great song.
I think that's where I got it.
Yeah.
Other than other jokes as well. Yeah. That's the original.
Here we go.
I think it's called the God's Loophole. That's what they call it. That's the name of the song.
Here we go, guys.
I'm thinking chili things. How you doing, Cotty?
Yeah.
All right, the Dirty Dowdy Podcast is back. I said the Dirty Dowdy Podcast is back.
Yeah, we're back.
We are! Woo!
Two of us.
You know, like, as soon as Brianna Banks got off the Skype, it just downhill, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you bring her back in as a weekly co-host?
And Kenneth wasn't even here in person.
Kenneth's not here because he came too hard early on. So doing up tonight what we do, Ben, your first shot, you get a chance to do the tardies.
All right, so in true
you're not doing it right already.
What? You started too early, man.
Yeah.
You were premature.
Yeah, you shot your load, and you need to do this right.
Who says that's not my style, too?
Well,
maybe I'm fit for this job.
Wait a moment. And?
There
we go. Now you can go.
I feel like the fucking Lone Ranger right now.
No. Wait. You got to put the big picture. Oh, we need to get a picture of you.
Yes.
Naked
with a
his
shotgun
picture.
Covering my junk?
Do we have a picture of him?
It's okay. You could get a picture of me with the water pistol covering mine, so we're okay.
Here you go.
Yes.
That's Ben right there doing the tardies.
Yes,
Thank you. There we go.
Clearly, that is a better looking man than I.
He looks a lot like Kenneth.
So, anyway, we're going to start with hashtag of the night, and brought to you by, of course, Alex. This is hashtag moldy pussy, because...
Actually, I got to give credit for that one to Vanna. She was the one who probably...
Well, nobody's giving credit to Vanna tonight for anything, so we'll go with Alex. That was yours.
I'll take
You
it.
ass.
Thank you.
Love you, Vanna.
It's okay.
Vanna, I give you a point. Team hands
worst
up.
joke of the night goes to Poophole Loophole, which that may also have been a Vanna, but I'm not sure where I heard that from. I just kind of filtered in.
It was all me. I carried y'all.
Yes. Like Jesus and the cross. Most horrible human award goes to it's either Conrad Hilton or the Harambe shooter, which I'm actually leaning more towards Conrad Hilton because...
No. That's usually the Chris Dowdy award. So that's always Chris Dowdy.
No, we're gonna switch it up tonight and say that that's not Chris Dowdy.
Oh,
Look at you, trying
Chris
to
Dowdy. No.
Chris
Dowdy with the Brianna Banks.
You got something on your nose,
bro. Right back at you. So, and then we're gonna go to the best moment. Happened to actually be the goddamn game. Because how do you actually get people to use those catchphrases to answer their goddamn questions or to, buzz in their teams? I think that was genius.
Hands up, don't shoot, man.
Clam Joke Awards, I couldn't even write one down because between all of the Clambakes, I think every single one was exceptional. So I didn't even write one down.
I'm going to vote personally for Ticks Out for Harambe.
I'd probably go with you on that one.
Yeah.
Ticks Out, man.
So, and then MVP of the night had to be either one of two people. They were going with a double money shot here. It's either the Whataburger Cop or Brianna Banks. Because I think in either scenario, I think just doing what the fuck you love to do and fuck everybody else, I think that's what we're about. So, I think that's solid.
All right. Who's our winner, MVP?
I think, though, true MVP had to be everybody, it had to be Brianna Banks. Shut down everybody for the night and basically reduce the viewership to maggots and flies.
I think he's talking about the people that are in the room still.
Oh, wow.
No.
I see what he's doing. He's just killing the show. Okay. Yeah. This show sucked because of Ben. You're our MVP. Do you know what that means?
So, I am the MVP.
Congratulations, self-winner. Take it. 1 minute, go.
Bravo.
Listen. I'll tell you a little story about a guy who grew up in the Midwest and had this music behind him growing up as he grew up, and then all of a sudden realized that he wasn't really the big man that he was thinking that he was going to grow up to be. So get it through your thick skulls.
Ben's from the UK. It's not about him.
It's not about me at all. Look, Dirty Dowdy Podcast, Longbox.FM. Let's get in there. Let's make sure the shit happens, and let's make sure we get some likes up there. Let's get everything going. Love everybody around the table, doing the usual thing, the rookie thing, and I'm pretty sure that at this point in the night, my vote doesn't count anymore, and my voice doesn't matter, so...
oh my God, who the hell cares?
And there we are. You have actually made Kenneth look good. So for tonight, I give the MVP to Kenneth because for once he could pull something off, and it had to do with him shitting himself and having to stay home.
Perfect.
We miss our ginger.
I like
Word.
it.
Hey, next week, we've got the band Way Off Starboard coming in, hanging out with us in the crew. They got a new CD coming out. We got some new songs on Longbox.FM that are from the new album coming out September 3rd. So check that out next week. That's what we're doing. It is tonight for the Dirty Dowdy Podcast, and for everybody else in the room. I know you guys have fell asleep a long time ago, but that's the beauty of listening to it again later on. You could hit pause as you pass out and clean the sock. And for me and for everyone in the room, we're just saying at this point, word.
Dicks out for Harambe.
Dicks.
like how nobody else said word.
Word. Dicks out for Harambe. And then cut.
That was great. Thank you.
Perfecto. Perfect.
And this is where Facebook bans me for using this song.
Yeah.
Huh?
Facebook's tougher than YouTube.
They banned you?
Fucking retarded. They eliminate all my videos for copyright.
Oh, really? Already?
Yeah.
So even the live ones?
Did you just mute my favorite band?
God, you're such a fangirl.
Just because you're dating one of the people with a man.
He's the front man.
Look, we can't just
He
promote
is.
the guys
Yeah.
you have sex with, okay?
He's so much more than that. That's future husband.
Give him
I'm
the
gonna
butt
husband
then.
that.